When I travel, my outfit choice is part of my packing routine. And if you travel like I do, you know that choosing your outfit that you wear on the airplane through the airport takes time and thought. I want to dress comfortably, I want to feel confident in my outfit, and I definitely do not want to worry while I'm walking through the airport or while I'm on the airplane about what I'm wearing. I want to be in vacation mode in every sense of the word. However, there are 8 things you should not wear in an airport. And let me know in the comments below if you think I have proven why you should not wear each piece. My name is Laurie and I create YouTube videos about ideas that pop into my head. Thank you for taking the time to watch my videos. We just got back from Chicago and this idea popped into my head about what you should not wear on an airplane. When I learned from experience by wearing some of my nicer boots that I don't wear throughout the day running errands, so I'm not used to wearing them for long periods of time. We left on the morning of the snowstorm in Houston, Texas, where we woke up at 3:30 to 1.5 inches of snow and had to drive through pouring snow to get to the airport, walk through the airport, walk on the airplane, and then getting out of the airport in Chicago, I had a blister already on my toe. And we used an Uber driver and I had to ask him, I said, will it weird you out if I put a Band-Aid on in your car? I am a complete stranger in this guy's car. I was so embarrassed, but I had to go to the event right as soon as we got into Chicago, so I couldn't change my shoes. Well, I could have, but the suitcase was in the trunk. Anyway, that's my number 1 tip, is to not wear shoes that you don't wear very often because of the chance of getting a blister or 2. I took some video right when I got back from Chicago while it was fresh in my mind, so you will see me in another part of my house, my studio, giving you examples of what I think you should not wear on an airplane. Or when we're talking about shoes, do not take shoes that don't have a zipper or that you can't take off easily to get through security. I had to take off my boots that I was wearing to the event, and here's what it looks like. Here's my boot. There is no zipper. It's supposed to be over the knee, but I'm taller, so it doesn't go over the knee. But I have to take them off like this. Okay, there's no zipper. There's no way to get them off. Standing in line in security is not when I want to sit down on the floor or lean against something and slide those shoes off. I want easy access, easy removal to take off my shoes. So pick wisely when you're choosing what shoes to wear in the airport. Wearing white pants is so up there. I learned that very easily because you can get so many stains on your jeans, not because of your own fault. If you have on white pants, which are so trendy, look so cool in the winter and in the summer, you can sit on something in the boarding area, in the bus, the parking lot bus, in the train, via terminals. You can sit in a seat in the airplane and spill coffee on yourself. I do not recommend wearing them. You don't have your cleaning supplies, and you might have to wait 5 days or however long your trip is to really truly clean it out. One tip my mom figured out when we were in Maine is that if you boil some water, like in your coffee pot, if you boil some water and pour it over your white shirt, she had a white shirt, it will take out a lot of the stain. With white jeans, I learned from experience. This happened to me. I was wearing the cutest little white jeans and I pulled my suitcase out of the overhead bin, and because it was so heavy, I clunked it down onto my leg and the wheel of the suitcase rubbed up against my white pants, and it was so much of a smudge that I couldn't like wipe it off or smudge it out. So it's beyond your control, but that's just something else to think about when wearing white jeans. I also think you should stay away from beautiful creamy sweaters and white tops because of the same reason. Stains that are not caused by yourself, that you have no control over. The turbulence, it can come out of nowhere, and the littlest bumps can knock some of the sloshing coffee onto your white shirt or white pants or white sweater. Okay, another thing that I think in the summer is so fun to wear is a maxi skirt. However, when you are walking through the airport and through the airplane lavatory, your maxi skirt is going to drag against the floor of the lavatory on the airplane. And let's think of it like this, as my friend Jim said. He's a pilot, and he said, if you do not feel comfortable wearing a maxi dress into a like rock concert porta potty or porta john into that bathroom, then do not wear it in the airplane lavatory. Okay, let's say you are walking to your seat and you sit down. Look how much it is dragging on the floor. And in the lavatories on the airplane, y'all, there is bodily fluids on the floor. And people go barefooted. Also, as a woman, you've got to pull that skirt up, and you're not worried about what's on the seat of the airplane toilet. You're worried about all the other stuff that's around it, because remember, the toilet seat is the same height as the ledge around it, and that's your skirt. You've got to be really careful about that skirt touching the ledge and getting all those bodily fluids on it. With a maxi skirt, I have loved this idea from my friend Dinesh. You can tie it up into a knot, and that also helps, but it is a skirt that is long and flowy, so it is going to drag even if you sit down or squat to go to the restroom. The same thing with the maxi dress. It will drag the floor. When you're walking beside the seat, your skirt may swipe past somebody's seat that has, I don't know, some kind of a smudge on it. So be careful with that, because skirts and dresses, they're flouncy and they brush things that you don't want them to brush on an airplane. Okay, I was so excited when I found this cape, and I wanted to wear it on the airplane because it's long enough to wear with leggings or with capri leggings. Now today I have on my black pants and my black boots that I wore, but here's what happens when you wear a cape that has sleeves is you put on your backpack, it restricts your arms. Like I'm trying to walk forward, having the backpack on or a purse with the weight of the purse right there, it messes up the whole look that you're going for your airplane outfit. When I travel, I want to be like fluid. I don't want any restrictions on my movements. I don't want to feel not cute in my travel outfit. So I am against wearing a cape that has like sleeves in it, armhole sleeves. And I also have this other one. Okay, I have this cape, it's a shawl. There are no sleeve holes, okay? So it's just the point in the front and the point in the back. But look how long it goes down in the back. So when you sit down or squat to go to the restroom, that back part, you've got to really make sure it does not touch any of the wet stuff that's around the seat. Not on the seat, but around the seat of the toilet. I know it sounds so gross, but it is a reality. Now, I'm going to put on my backpack, and it's hard putting on a backpack with thick sweaters, but that's okay. So this does not restrict my arms as much because there are no sleeve holes pulling up this part of the material, but it messes up the whole look of my outfit. So this would not be my choice for an airplane travel outfit. I can wear this any time of the year, anywhere else, but not on an airplane. I just think it's too much to worry about or fool with, and I want to be in vacation mode, not thinking at all. I also shy away from wearing a button-up shirt when I travel on an airplane. For my outfit, I love the length and the draping of some button-down shirts, but you have this, where when you're spreading or stretching, or if you have a poorly made shirt that's a button down, it is easily going to show your skin when you sit down and spread the fabric, unless you have fabric tape. This is the best way to do it. You just tear it with the length that you need and then place it down, take off the top layer of plastic, you lift it up and take off that last piece of plastic, tape it down, and then put your shirt right back over it, and you cannot tell. Like when you sit, that is my pet peeve of Oxford shirts. When you sit down, they inevitably open up or poke up right where you don't want them to. Another way to solve the problem with button-down shirts gaping open is to sew a thin little strip like your third button down or however high you want it to go, to sew straight down all the way to the bottom, and that way it won't gap open at all whatsoever. Make sure you sew it on the very edge so that when you wash your shirt and dry it, you don't have to iron every little section like you would normally with a button-down shirt that could fold back when you wash it and dry it like that. There's a condition called thrombosis, and it is where you have a blood clot that forms from very, very restrictive clothing in a certain area, especially around your calves, and then that can create other blood clots, and then the main blood clot enlarges and has serious risks involved to your health. So boots that are way too tight, and I've come close sometimes because my jeans were thick that I wore inside my boots. That's just something to think about. Thanks again for popping over to my Laurie Pop channel. I hope it has helped.